You see that lawn chair? The one with the broken leg? Yeah, that's not trash. That's an ass whooping. Hey guys, it's Nay. I'm back with another one. And when I tell you that finding this content without people cursing was so difficult because people are so pissed about their parking spots that I can barely find clean videos to use. So do me a favor, please hit that subscribe button. I'm on my way to 500 subscribers and I could really use your help. But let's get into this video because winter will turn neighbors into enemies over 6 feet of asphalt in 2.5 seconds.
After a relentless barrage of storms and more than 100 inches of snow, household items like high chairs, crates, and laundry baskets have practically become permanent fixtures on cramped city streets. Some of the items even come with a note.
I was gone for 2 seconds and this braggedy ass hybrid parked in my motherfucking spot. Bitch, you ain't shoveled this out and I left a note. I don't give a fuck. They lucky I don't get this bitch towed. I don't give a fuck. Well, park. Bitch, you ain't shoveled this out? Let me see him get out. Ha ha.
And now the bitch is locked in. And I'm not moving my car tomorrow. So maybe she'll rethink about parking in my parking spot.
So the last 2 clips, they left a note. How sweet, because it went down. For some people that parked in other people's spot that they shoveled, oh, it went down.
All right, y'all, we done. Motherfucker said we took it too far. I don't give a fuck. Bitch, you can head a spot now. She going to be motherfucking hot. Cause that bitch ain't got work no more. Look at this shit. And we had our shovels. That bitch ain't one. She burgled found one. Look at that, y'all. We did go too far. Oh well. All right, good night.
This surveillance video shows the fight over a snow-free parking spot that left a 45-year-old man in critical condition on Thursday afternoon.
It's very dangerous right now.
The brawl unfolded on the 2700 block of A Street in Kensington around 1:20 p.m. Philadelphia police say the 45-year-old victim had a knife and a 21-year-old man had a gun. Both put down their weapons during the fight. Then they say a 36-year-old woman grabbed a gun and pistol whipped the victim before firing a shot to the ground.
If you pistol whip somebody over a parking spot, you didn't need that spot. You need a nap in a juice box.
So I'm trying to park. And you know in Philadelphia, on these little blocks, there's nowhere to park. So this is my car right here. And I come to this cone, and look what this cone say, yo. My wife is pregnant. If you move this cone, I promise you, you're not going to like what happens next. Yo, Philadelphia not a real... And I'm going to respect that. Because it ain't nothing. I don't know what this is. This look like a regular building. But I'm going to respect that because they might live on this block. And I'm not from here. I just wanted to drop off my taxes to my taxes lady. But I respect that. You got to read the fine print.
It takes a lot of energy to shovel snow, and it always takes longer than you think it's going to take. So I understand why tempers are flaring when people spend hours shoveling a spot only to find out that someone takes it, but it's not your spot. It's a public street. But let's remember that people have this kind of energy for parking spots all year through, even in the summertime when it's not freezing cold outside.
Every time I see some shit like this, I move it. I don't understand. It's a regular parking spot. It's not snowing. There's no inclement weather. I'm just confused. So what's going on here? I'll run that shit right the fuck over.
I'm parked on the street and this house thinks they own this parking spot. So I parked on the street here and they put all of their trash cans around and behind my car and then spray painted my car. So...
And let me tell you something. You do not own parking spots, okay? I don't care if you shoveled it out. I don't care how many recliners, cribs, lawnmowers, folding chairs, folding tables you put in that spot. You do not own that spot, okay? And by the same token, I highly would not recommend you removing those items because your car might get damaged.
All these parking wars I'm seeing, bro, it's crazy. Just because you shovel out a spot, how does that become your spot on a public street? Like, don't you think that person shoveled out a spot too and they didn't get their spot? Like, and if somebody's coming to visit, what they supposed to do? Bring the car in the house with them? Like, y'all are going too fucking far with this shit. I'm happy I got me a assigned parking spot. Well, I ain't got to worry about that shit, but still, like, that shit is crazy.
How you gonna keep the same parking spot? If I drive from here to the Bronx to go visit my cousin, I'm gonna need to park somewhere. Like, how are we keeping the same spots? You go to the store, you're gonna park by the store. So the person that live by the store can be like, oh, don't park in my spot? It don't make no sense, y'all bugging. If I go somewhere, I'm going all day, 2 days maybe. Spot, I don't expect this spot to stay empty. Somebody gonna take that joint. With y'all logic, it just seems like y'all double parking everywhere y'all go. Like, when y'all go somewhere, where y'all parking at if nobody can't take nobody's spot? It ain't making no sense to me.
Just because you shoveled snow to get your car out of a parking spot does not make that your parking spot until the snow melts. I think it's absolutely crazy. I'm looking at a lot of these Facebook neighborhood groups because I'm a real estate agent. I like knowing what's going on. But you have people seeing other people steal their spot and then shoveling snow back in. People are talking about pouring water on their car so it freezes. There's even a video of somebody with a plow actually plowing snow, like a huge mound of snow, into the back of a car. That had to have been something really personal. But it just doesn't make sense. Like, how is that gonna be yours for the remainder of the snow period? Because, like, look, somebody else might have shoveled out a spot and somebody else took their spot, and so they had to use another spot. There's no way to, like, realistically claim that that's going to be your spot the entire time. We even have the police that stated you're not allowed to put things like chairs or toilets or whatever people are putting in parking spots to save them. There are reports that cops are actually going around neighborhoods and taking those items out and putting them on the sidewalk. So who's to say that your neighbor even knew that you had something there blocking your spot? I can understand maybe you just shoveled yourself out, you're going to the store, you'll be back in 10 minutes. But a chick just posted she was gone for 16 hours for a shift at her job and she came back and her spot was gone. Like, what did you expect to happen? The city of Philadelphia itself has done a piss poor job in terms of management. People who work for the city are going to tell you something different, but there are streets that have been plowed multiple times. There are streets that have not been touched at all. And then they get mad at you because they plowed your car in. There's a bunch of snow all the way around it. I'll show you a picture of something like that. And then you need to shovel your car out, so you put it back in the street. And now you're the one who did something wrong. I know it's been a while since we've gotten an actual snowstorm that didn't melt like 2 days later, but they had a lot of time to prepare for this one. So there's no excuse. Anyways, are you a spot saver? Or are you just the person who goes with the flow and has the capability to shovel out another spot if you need a new one? Whatever you do, stay calm, don't get violent. It's just a parking spot.
There you have it, guys. People showing their ass over some parking spots in the snow. This is one of those topics where it seems like it's 50-50. Like, many people really think, like, if you spend hours digging out this spot, that's your spot. But for how long? Who sets these rules? What do y'all think? Please leave a comment. Tell me what you think about this.